for today, but you can always go body weight. There's plenty of ways to modify with body weight. If you don't have a dumbbell, you can also grab any sort of resistance, like some laundry detergent or a milk jug or water jug or something like that. But again, if you don't have resistance handy, or if it's just a little bit too much, then no worries at all, you can go body weight. Modify anything that you need to, have some fun, focus on good technique and listen to your body. As always, if something feels funky or feels sketchy, it is sketchy. So tune in with your body, make it about you, and let's have some fun. All right, so we're just gonna start with a march in place, pulling the knee up towards the hip. Arms active on your side, don't rush through. So this is a slow march to start. Knee is just coming up to the hip, pause in the balance, and then switch sides. Think about maintaining good posture here so we don't want to sludge or slump over as you pull the knee up. Just marching. And let's add a little bit of pace. We're gonna go a little bit quicker. And we'll turn this, if it feels okay, into a skip. So now adding some pop to your step. Try to stay on the midfoot here. So try not to pound down on the heel. So just a skip in place. Last few seconds here, option to speed it up a little bit. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. We've got a squat pattern coming up next. We're gonna squat down, full foot on the ground, stand, and then at the top, we're gonna rotate the torso. Imagine throwing a punch across the body, come back to your squat position, squat, and then punch to the opposite side. So get low, get tall, pivot, punch. Take your time, don't rush through. We're about pivoting at the feet at the top, throw a punch across the body, and now, if it feels okay, you got the option to speed it up a little bit. Last 15 seconds here. Get low, get tall, pivot, punch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Jumping jack pattern coming up next. We'll just start with a step. Alternating, stepping from side to side. Pull the arms up over the shoulders. We'll start with a step. Option to stay here if you're looking for less impact. Otherwise, we'll turn it into a classic jack. Pop the feet out, pull the arms up over the shoulders. Steady, strong reps, good posture up top. Again, being soft on the feet, so try not to pound on the heels. Find your midfoot. Got 10 seconds left. Let's speed up the jacks a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. Okay, next move is going to be a butt kick, high knee combo. We're going to pull the heels up to the butt. We're going to count to 8 reps. Heels up to the butt, 4 on each side. And then once you get your 8 total, transition right into high knees. Knees coming up towards the hips. 4 on each side on that one, 8 total. We'll just go back and forth. If you're looking for less impact, you can march through this one. The idea here for the next minute or two is to continue to get the heart rate up. We're going to move dynamically, get a little stretch in, but don't feel like you have to come out of the gate sprinting. Kind of gradually getting the heart rate up. Last few seconds on this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Take a wide stance with 10 toes facing straight ahead, and we're just going to shift our weight from side to side. You can reach opposite hand towards opposite knee. Shift into or bend into the leg that you shift towards. Other leg straightens out. So we're going to shift from side to side. For a little progression, you can reach opposite hand down towards opposite heel, adding some range of motion. Very good. Reach the hands down towards the floor. Windmill. Push one hand to the sky, push the other hand into the floor. Alternate side to side. We'll get a few on each. And then we'll come to a tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, Knees under the hips. Let's roll the shoulders over the wrists, activating the muscles around the forearms, keeping a flat back. Once you get a few in one direction, roll the opposite way. Bird dog, reach opposite arm, opposite leg, get long and strong. Hold for a second or two and then switch sides. Think about squeezing the butt as you push the leg behind you. Reach the fingertips towards the wall in front. Alternate side to side. Bear crawl is next. Curl the toes, lift the knees. We're going to take 3 or 4 crawls forward, 3 or 4 backwards. Balance the shoe on the back. Stay tight at the midsection, strong shoulders. If this one is too much, you can go back to the bird dog. Terrific. Let's move to a high plank position. So push-up position. Pike the hips up. Take a look back at the feet. Pedal out, one heel to the floor, bend the other knee, alternate side to side. Good, glide back to a high plank position. Step the right foot outside the right hand. From here, we're gonna take the right arm, open up to the sky, hold for a second or two, and then drop the right hand down inside the foot and left arm reaches up. And this time, now we'll wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down, straighten out. Lift the front toe, a little hamstring stretch here on the right. Good, step it back and start over on the left. Left foot steps outside the left hand, drop the left elbow, and then open up the left arm to the sky. We'll hold here for a second. Good, set the left hand down inside the foot, right arm reaches. And now wrap the hands around the front foot, dropping the back heel down, straighten out, lift the front toe. Hamstring stretch here. Very good. Okay, we're gonna go back to the feet. We've got a reverse lunge with a reach. We're gonna step back with the right, dip the right knee, reach both arms to the sky, come back to the top, and then repeat on the right. Reach up to the sky as you dip the back knee. Once you get 4 or 5 reps on the right, switch it to the left. Left leg steps back. Good at a squat progression. Hands up to the sky, fold to the hips, feet together. Toe touch, squat, reach up, and then stand up. Feet are about shoulder width. So reach, toe touch, squat, reach, stand. Let's get a couple more reps and then you can stretch what you need. We'll get rocking and rolling with our first move of the day. All right, grab some water if you like. First move of the day is a reverse lunge with a shoulder press option. So if you do have weight, you're gonna start with the weight in the right hand. The right leg is gonna step back, dip, stand, and then option to press at the top. So you're gonna hold the bell at the shoulder, step back, step forward, press. We're gonna stay right on the same side for the full set. Once we finish the set, we'll take a couple seconds off, transfer over to the other side, and repeat on the left. So let's all start on the right side. Right hand has the weight, right leg goes back, get low, get tall, press option. If you don't have weight, just do a reverse lunge on the right for the full set. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Take vertical shin in front. Option to press at the top. If you are pressing, make sure you're maintaining good posture. So we don't want to lean back on the press. I've got a low ceiling here, so I can't quite extend. If overhead bothers you, if it feels sketchy on the shoulder, and you do want to load it, you could always just leave the weight in place. Let's work for another 10 seconds on this leg. Quality reps. 3, 2, 1, time. We'll take a deep breath. We're going to transfer the weight over to the other side. Same thing on the left. Left hand has the weight, left leg goes back, press option at the top. 3, 2, 1, begin. Step back, drop that back knee, get tall and good posture at the top, punch the sky. Don't forget to breathe. Remember, we're staying on the same leg for this full set. Strong legs, strong arms. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, next move is a bear crawl. We'll start with the bear crawl forward and backwards. As we progress, as we get into a couple more sets, we'll add some variation. But let's start with the forward and backward bear crawl. Now, you've got the option to go to bird dog if the bear crawl is too much. Otherwise, 4 crawls forward, 4 crawls back. Strong shoulders, strong abs. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Crawl forward, crawl back. Just about 4 crawls. Or if you've got more space and you'd like more variation, you could extend it a little bit. Just make sure we're keeping a flat back. Use the abs to resist rotation. Speed it up for a little more challenge. Slow it down if you need to. You can always go to the bird dog as an alternative. Last few seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, we're up on our feet. We've got an in-out hop with a tuck option. Tuck option is going to be super challenging, so don't feel like you have to take it. So we're going to go out, in, hop, and then tuck the knees towards the hips. Now, option to just do a vertical jump or just focus on the in and out hop. So one more time. Out, in, hop. Out, in, hop. Soft and quiet on the feet. Remember, preserve the joints. Challenge the muscles. So if this feels sketchy on the knees or the ankles or hips, make sure to scale back. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Out, in, hop. Try to be soft on the feet. If the hop is too much, we're just in and out. Hold the movement. Last 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! That's round 1. Let's run it back to the top. We got that reverse lunge with a press option. Remember, if you don't have weight, you can just stay on the right side. Reverse lunge for the whole set, then we'll switch. 3, 2, 1, begin. Remember, right hand has the weight, right leg steps back. Get low, get tall, option to press. Focusing on quality reps. Best technique you've got with each rep. Stay focused. Use your breath. Got 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's transfer the weight over to the other side. Same move on the left, getting going in 3, 2, 1, begin. Get low, get tall, press option. Great work keeping good integrity at the torso throughout the pattern. So as you drop down, maintaining a tall torso, abs engaged, strong legs, strong shoulders. Focused on quality. Another 12 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Bear crawls are next. We'll start in about 12 seconds. Option now to work in some lateral crawl movement as well as forward and backwards. So maintaining a flat back, strong shoulders. Feel free to be creative, provided we're not hiking the hips up. So you can go forward, backward, side to side, diagonal. Of course, you can scale back to your bird dog if you need to. Time on in 3, 2, 1. begin. So just work some different planes, keeping the principle of torso parallel to the floor, knees just an inch or two off the floor. We don't want to pike the hips way up high. We want the hands just about underneath the shoulders, knees just about underneath the hips. Be creative, have some fun. We'll work for another 10 seconds here. Strong finish. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. You got that in and out hop. Out in tuck option. Again, be super mindful of your joints. This is a higher impact move. So don't feel like you have to do the variation that I'm doing. You could always just go in and out. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Out, in, hop option, or just stay with the in and out. Nice and soft on the feet, try to stay off the heels. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Time. Woo! 2 rounds complete, 1 round to go. Let's run it back to the top. Reverse lunge with your press option. 1 more round. Right hand has the weight, right leg steps back. 3, 2, 1, begin. Get low, get tall, press option. Take strength. Use your breath. Vertical front shin as you dip into that lunge. Drive through a full front foot. Back leg is a kickstand. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo! Let's switch it over to the left. Left hand has the weight. Left leg goes back. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Halfway. Stay with it. Stay right on this side. Maintain pretty mechanics. Hold the movement. Last 10 seconds. Strong finish. Woo-wee. 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome. Bear crawls or your bird dog. Be creative. Multiple planes. You can always just stay with the forward and backwards. Otherwise, you can sprinkle in some side to side, diagonal, provided that hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and the torso is parallel to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Playing around with some different patterns. Strong shoulders, abs tight. Woo. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. "12 seconds to go. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo. Footwork, in and out hops. Option for the tuck. Out, in, hop. Or just out and in. You know your body best. Injury is the opposite of the goal, so keep that in mind. Time on it, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Out, in, hop. Nice and soft on the feet. You can always scale back to an in and out hop. Maintain good quality. We got 12 seconds. Water break coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Tremendous start. Woo. Couple deep breaths. Grab some water if you got it nearby. Woo. All right. While you're taking a break, check this out. This is our next move. Is a newer one. We've got a lateral lunge with an option to transfer the weight. So right hand is gonna have the weight. We're gonna lunge to the left, 10 toes facing ahead. Come back to the top, transfer the weight. And then left hand kind of meets left heel. We're gonna transfer from side to side. It's like you're doing the stretch that we do at the beginning of class. Option to add some weight. Now, if you don't have weight, or if that move is just a little bit too much to control in good technique, go body weight. Okay, 10 toes facing straight ahead, shifting from side to side. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So the weight is in the opposite hand of the leg that you're bending into. Kind of pass the weight off, or take your time, especially if this is feeling a little bit foreign, which it may, which is fine, provided you get good technique. Let's work for another 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Alternating Renegade Row is next. It's gonna be in a push-up position. So from your push-up position, keep the flat back. Pull the weight to the rib cage, set the weight down, switch hands. Now, if you don't have weight, just imagine you do alternate, pulling the weight to the ribs. Keep the flat back. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Pull the weight to the ribs, set it down in the middle, pick it up with the opposite hands. So an alternating Renegade Row, keeping a flat back. If you don't have weight, or if that's just too much, again, you can just go body weight. Imagine you've got an object balancing on the lower back. You're gonna want to widen the stance of the feet just a bit. Ooh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Okay, so we got a high knee push-up combo coming up next. We're gonna count to 10 high knees, and then we'll drop into 2 push-ups. So 5 on each side. Once you get your 10, control yourself down to a push-up position, get a couple push-ups, come back to the top. So high knees for 10, 2 push-ups at the bottom, cycle through as many rounds as you can get. Again, preserve the joint, challenge the muscle, so scale back if you need to. Definitely challenge yourself, but make sure we got good technique. 3, 2, 1, begin. 5 on each side on the high knees, so that's a total of 10. Once you get there, set the hands in control, vertical forearm, 2 quality push-ups, come back to the top, repeat. How many rounds can you get? Let's work for another 12 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. That's round 1. We'll get set up for round 2. So we've got our lateral lunge. Wide stance, 10 toes facing straight ahead. Remember, the opposite hand has it as the leg that you're bending into. So right now, my right hand has the weight. My left leg is bending. I'm going to make that transfer from side to side. Of course, you could go body weight. Time on the 3, 2, 1, begin. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Work your range of motion. Listen to your body. Think about pressing the hips back. Strong core. You don't want to let that weight transfer, throw your posture off, so we want to stay tight up at the torso. Kind of a fun move. Own it for 15 seconds. Woo-wee. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo! All right. High knees, 2 push-ups. 10 on the high knee, 2 on the push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Focused on form. Back of the head aligned with the spine in the push-up. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time.
You skipped the single row push-ups.
Let's do the Renegade Row. My bad. So Renegade Row is next. Push-up position. Pull the weight to the bottom of the ribs. We'll get this in and then we'll go to round 3. Time on 4. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Pull to the rib cage, let it down. Switch to the other side. Flat back. Of course, if you don't have the weight, you can go without. Just think about balancing the object on the lower back. Brace the midsection. Woo-wee. All right, team, let's work for another 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. So we're back to the top, back to the transfer. Shifting the weight from side to side. 10 toes facing ahead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Bend into the leg you shift towards. Opposite hand holds the weight. Transfer from side to side. Work your range of motion, but make sure you can own the move throughout that range. In other words, you can control it all the way down. Don't lose control, but challenge yourself. Woo-wee, stay with me, team. 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We'll go to the Renegade Row. Again, the back to our push-up position. Row to the bottom of the rib cage. Alternate arms. Time on 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Flat back. Don't forget to breathe. Pretty mechanics all the way through. Think of it as a practice Just trying to get the best possible form. With every rep, feel the muscles engaged, strong shoulders, strong abs, grip the handle tight, pull with the back. Back of the head aligned with the spine. Ooh-wee. Stay with me, team, 10 seconds. Three, two, one, time. Woo! All right, high knees for 10, push-ups for 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Set the hands in control as you transition to the push-up. Drive the arms, drive the knees up top. We got 15 seconds to go. Water break after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Let's take a water break. Woo! We'll take a minute off. We got one more block of work, a finishing block, if you will. Sets are going to be a little bit shorter, so each set is going to be 30 seconds. First move, I'll give you a couple options. Tougher option is opposite hand to opposite toe, so kind of a dead bug option or V-up option. Now, if that's too much, just relax the back of the head and the shoulders on the ground, knees up above the hips, dead bug, extend opposite arm, opposite leg. So an abs move here. So that'll be our first move. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. So again, tougher option, straight leg, opposite hand to opposite toe. 3, 2, 1, begin. Kind of crunching up, maintaining good posture though. Now if that's too much, you got your dead bug as an alternative. Halfway, stay strong team. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Next move, balancing on 1, single leg inchworm out, inchworm back, hop. We're gonna work for 15 seconds on the left, 15 seconds on the right. Now, if the single leg is too much, inchworm out, inchworm back, and then we got the hop option. Listen for the halfway. 3, 2, 1, begin. So walk it out, walk it back, hop. Woo-wee. 3, 2, halfway, switch sides. Or we could go with a classic inchworm with both feet down if the single leg is too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Last move of round 1, and then we'll start it over as a squat pulse. So we're gonna go all the way to the bottom of the squat position, and we're just gonna pulse there. Option to come up to the top and reset if you need to. Otherwise, embrace the challenge. 3, 2, 1, begin. We're all the way down and then just adding a pulse. Maintain a tall torso so we don't want to bow down. So the logo of the shirt should be visible. Woo-wee. Let's work for another 10 seconds with round 1. Ah. 3, 2, 1, time. That is round 1, team. Let's run it back to the top. Either your dead bug or your opposite hand to opposite toe. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Use your breath. Challenge yourself. Focus on the best form you've got. 15 seconds to go. Come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer up on the feet. Single leg inchworm hop option, or you could leave both feet down. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Walk it out. Walk it back. Single leg hop option. Woo! All right, team, that's halfway. Switch sides. Woo-wee! 7 seconds. Can you get one more in good form? 3, 2, 1. Time. Squat pulse. Start late if you need to. Otherwise, let's embrace the challenge. 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice work maintaining an upright torso, full foot on the ground. Just a little pulse. Halfway. Woo, team. Embrace the challenge. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. Here's your finish for the day. Couple deep breaths, and let's dig in for one more round with good technique. 3, 2, 1, begin. Last round of the day. Halfway. Got 15 seconds to go. Woo! Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Loaded. Balance. Single leg inchworm. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Walk it out, walk it back, hop option. 3, 2, halfway. Switch sides. Woo! Dig in, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Deep breath. And let's get into the squat pulse. Last 30 seconds of work on the day. 3, 2, 1. Begin. All the way down and then just pulsing. Maintaining an upright torso. Just embrace the challenge and good technique. 15 seconds to go. Last 15 on the day. Finish line on the horizon. Nice strong finish here. 6, 5, come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. You have done it. Tremendous work. Woo! Let's have a quick stretch. Take a few steps around the room, shake the legs out, shake the arms out. Take a couple of deep breaths. And then we'll start either balancing or hand against the wall, heel to butt, quad stretch. Let's get a couple deep breaths, switch it over to the other side. Breathe down towards the hips here. Excellent. Let's take a wide stance, 10 toes facing straight ahead, hinge at the hips, hands to the floor, shift the weight over to the left, bend into the left, right leg straightens out. And then shift your weight over to the right, bend into the right, left leg straightens out. Straighten out both legs, hands to the center. From here, a couple of windmills, open up one hand to the sky, hold for a second, come back to the center, switch sides. And we'll make our way to a half pigeon pose, push-up position, pull the right toe to the left hand, come down to the forearms. You've got the pretzel stretch as an option as well. So if the pigeon feels sketchy, right hand or right foot on the left knee, pull the knee toward the hips. Once you've got a couple deep breaths on the right side, come back to your high plank and then pull the left toe to the right hand. Just drop that lower leg, come down to the forearms. Take a couple deep breaths. Good, back at tabletop position, arch the back, hammock the spine for a couple reps. Then curl the toes, pike the hips, looking back at the feet, pedal out. One heel to the floor, bend the other knee. And press both heels to the floor, chest to thighs. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, slowly walk the hands back to the toes, bend the knees. Curl your way back up to a standing position. Give yourselves a hand. You have done it, y'all. Awesome work. Let me know if y'all have questions, comments, or concerns. Otherwise, stay well and stay strong. And we will see you next time.